Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to third session of reasoning ability. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm good, Roshan. How are you? So let's quickly discuss the homework. Yesterday, we looked into Venn diagram, blood relations, and directions. We have solved all the questions of directions. We are left with only Venn diagram and blood relations. Some of the questions I gave you guys as homework. Okay, so let's start. In a colony, there are 150 families, out of which 80 have Aadhaar card, 70 have PAN card, 60 have voter ID card, and 10 do not have any card. These families which have only Aadhaar card and voter ID card, or only voter ID card and PAN card, or only PAN card and Aadhaar card are 10 each. So tell me, how many set Venn diagram should we draw? How many Venn diagram? Three? Okay. So we will need one for Aadhaar card. We will need another for PAN card, and we will need another for voter ID card. And then we will need this, out of which we have 100 overall, sorry, 150 overall. So where shall I write this 80? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Aadhaar card. So this is 80. Where shall I write this 70? PAN card. 60, 10. Where should I write 10? Outside, none. Okay. Next, those families which have only Aadhaar card and voter ID card. Only Aadhaar card and voter ID card. If I name the regions as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, which one is only Aadhaar card and voter ID card? D, right? So this is given as 10. Okay. Right? It says 10 each. Only voter ID card and PAN card. Which region is this? F. Good. This is also 10. And only PAN card and Aadhaar card? 10. Right? So we need to find out the value of other regions. Isn't it? Okay. So suppose if I take this variable as X, how much should we have here? Good evening, everyone. Guys, please. This one is 10, this one is 10, this is X, overall is 60. How much we should have here? 40. 40 plus 10 plus 10 plus X is 60. Where is X? Won't be 40, right? Okay, 80. ठीक है भाई, 80. It can't be 40, it can't be 60. It's going to be 60 minus X. Right? 60 minus X. So we have 60 minus X here. Okay, similarly, look at this and tell me what value should we have here? Roshan, we don't know x amount. We will solve it later. Using the same logic, this is going to be 40 minus x. There is no y here. 40 minus x. Okay. So if you look here, how much is this? 70 plus 60 minus x plus 10 plus 40 minus x plus 10. What should be the sum? If I add all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regions, sum of all these 5 regions should be equal to what? It should be equal to 150. Solve this and tell me the value of x from here. Today we are going to do syllogism, which is a continuation of Venn diagram. So it is very important. Everybody should understand this. 20 आएगा, चलो, x is going to be 20. So if x is going to be 20, we can put this value of x at all these places, right? We can do that. So this is going to be 20. We knew that this was 10, 10. So this 60 minus x will become 40. And 40 minus x will become 20. And this will become 30. So you know the value of all the regions. How many of you did not understand? Please write in the chat. Shalja, Pooja, Madhuri, Ashay, Priyadarshini, Shweta, Vaibhav, Sunidhi, and okay. So people who did not understand this and to people who were present yesterday, okay, answer this. How much is 10 plus 10? There are more than 40, 50 students who are not able to understand. 10 plus what is 70? 10 plus what is 10 plus x? Madhuri, method nahi chahiye. I just need the answer. If you give me the answer, I don't care which method you are using. You should be able to solve it. X. 10 plus what should be equal to 20? 20 minus x. 10 plus what should be equal to 20 minus x? If you guys are not able to solve this, tell me this. How will you guys do mathematics, which will start this Friday, I believe? Nay, Ankush, around 1/3 of the class, they are not able to understand the previous Venn diagram. It won't be correct, no, if I just proceed because some of you are answering it. There are other students also. Don't worry, we have enough time for syllogism. If I don't clear things right now, we will face a lot of difficulty in the case while learning syllogism. Okay. So this is going to be 10 minus x. Anyone, any doubt? I'd like to see. If you have a doubt, let me know right away. I'm counting. Shalja, I'm not putting a blank because I don't want you guys to get confused with a minus sign. So I'm putting this, no? So you have to give me what should I put here? Mohammed, it is fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Okay, people who are able to answer this, please listen very carefully. You guys are able to answer it right now. You guys won't be able to answer it like after 5 minutes because the level of difficulty is going to increase. Okay. So, Asher, 10 plus what is 20? Mainam, I have seen, I'm seeing everybody's responses and queries. You guys have to be patient, okay? I can't rush. I'm not here for only half. Asher, 10. So, Asher, number thing done, no? Number is done. Now, how will you get minus x? What shall I write here so that equal to sign is a mirror, no? Whatever you see on the left hand side, exactly same thing you are supposed to see on the right hand side. Sometimes those are disguised as ghosts, but eventually that's you. So minus x लिखना चाहिए ना? So can I say 10 minus x is missing? Ashir? 40 plus x plus 2x minus 10 plus what is equal to 70. Pooja, learn to take baby steps. In one day, you can't go from standard one subjects to scientists. It will take years. So go slow. Negative, positive multiplication, we will all take care of it. Am I saying hey, this is my last example? No, no. Please go slow, everyone. Okay, don't rush. It's not like I'm saying class is over and still you have got doubts, right? So please be patient. And you now know my teaching methodology, so you should be patient, right? Now, Ashay, so Asha has understood everything, he is not responding. Anyone else who is facing doubt here? So what we do is we take care of numbers first. 40 minus 10 and what shall I write here so that I get 70? People who are coming late, I am going to ignore your doubts. 40 minus 10 is 30. 30 plus 40 is 70. So I have taken care of number. Then I will go after variables, English letters in this equation. I have a plus x, I have a plus 2x, and I don't have any x overall. If I don't have any variable overall, means all the variable that we are supposed to have on the left hand side should cancel each other. एक दूसरे को मार काट दे. Every positive should have a negative, every negative should have a positive. We are not dealing with any multiplication, division. That's not how you deal with it. So right now I have 3x here, x and 2x, 3x. I need to get rid of it. So what shall I write here so that I'm able to get rid of that 3x? Minus 3x. Are you guys able to follow that? I don't have to do any substitution. I don't have to rearrange anything. I'm looking at it and I know the expression that is supposed to be there. Right? Okay. If I have 30 plus A plus 10 minus B plus what is going to be C? Suppose if I want the answer for this, क्या लिखूं? What shall I write within the third bracket so that I get my answer? So what I will do is I'll first look at the numbers. I have the number 30, I have the number 10, and I don't have any number here. So the numbers should take care of each other. So we have how much here? 40. How to get rid of plus 40? Minus 40. Anyone, any doubt? Ankush, in the break, you can ask me that doubt. Okay. Next, let's look at the variable. We have the variable A, and I don't have any variable here. Variable means A. A, B, C are different letters, no different variables. So how to get rid of A? Writing minus A. Next, I have a variable minus B here, and I don't have a B overall. So how to get rid of B? By putting a plus B. Then I need to have a C also, right? But there is no C. So if I have a C on the left hand side, I am supposed to if I have a C on the right hand side, sorry, then I'm supposed to have a C on the left hand side also, but abhi tak C hai nahi. So I'll have to introduce C, I'll have to bring in C because C is not there. So I'll have to bring in C. So can I say it can be written as B plus C minus A minus 40? This is what was missing. Okay. Let's go to the question. As per the question, there are 150 families in a, we have 150 families in a colony. Okay. 80 have Aadhaar card. So if I take this as Aadhaar card, AC, this is going to be 80. 70 have PAN card. So if I take this to be PAN, so this is going to be 70. 60 have voter ID card. So if I call this as VI, this is going to be 60. And 10 do not have any card. So 10 will go outside. Ashay, 300 students may I was teaching you only. I was taking your name and you did not bother to even reply. और अब आप बोल रहे हो सब बताने के बाद समझ नहीं आया. Pablo, please revisit the video. Okay. Now, those families who have only Aadhaar card and voter ID card, only Aadhaar card and voter ID card, can I say this is 10? It says 10H. Only voter ID card and PAN card. So this is 10. And only PAN card and Aadhaar card, this is 10. Is it fine now? I believe everybody was able to figure this much out. Okay. Next, there are 4 regions whose value we are not aware of. Hit and trial will be a blunder. Okay. So what I will do is, or what you should do is, take the centermost region to be a variable. Let's say that is X. You can take any letter of your choice. Okay. Now, if you look at AC circle, overall is 80. You have 10 here, you have 10 here, you have X here. Can you tell me what shall I write here so that it is equal to 80, the sum of all the 4 numbers? Out of which 3 numbers are known, 1 is missing. Bhai Saab. What shall I write here so that it is 80? You guys are like, sir, I need to only take care of numbers. I only take one. I only can see English. I don't see maths. That's selective vision you guys have. So if I put 60, Pavitra, Ashirvad, लिखनी आप रहने दो. 60, 10, 10x is 80. You guys are telling me 60 plus 10 plus 10 plus x 80 होता है. I was told that 60 plus 10 plus 10 is 80. 60 plus 10 plus 10 plus x is not 80, bhai. Minus x is required, no? Because you need to get rid of that x by only putting minus x. That's the only way. Same logic, you will get 40 minus x here. Same logic, you will get 50 minus x here. If you want to figure out that value, that part. Though it's not important, you can ignore 50 minus x, 60 minus x, or 40 minus x. One of these three you can ignore. Now, sum of all these 8 regions should be equal to how much? $150. That should not be an issue, I believe. That part is understood because sum of all the regions inside a Venn diagram should be equal to the universal value, right? Okay. Now, it will be difficult for me to add 10 numbers, right? So we have got 60, 50, 40. How much do we have so far? 60, 50, 40. कितना हो गया? How much is that? 150. 150 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. How much is that? Please be careful, guys. You guys make mistake, either my heartbeat increases. You guys are like, sir, there are only 3 tens, limited vision. But I have underlined and said 4 times. लोग 180 बोल रहे हैं. 190. Can I say the sum of all the numbers in each of the regions is 190? We have taken care of numbers. Now let's look at variables. Minus x, minus x, minus x, plus x. 4 variables, 3 minus x, 1 plus x. Overall, minus 2x. Can I say this is equal to 150? So I saved time not writing everything in a column. I looked at the numbers, solved it, looked at the variables, solved it, and equated with 150. It's same as saying 60 minus x plus 10 plus 50 minus x plus 10 plus x plus 10. That is confusing, right? It's the exact same thing. But the way we see it is confusing. If you solve this, we will get x is equal to 20. If x is equal to 20, that would mean we can erase, or we not erase, we can replace every place where x is written with 20. So this will become 20. How much will 60 minus x become? 40. How much will 50 minus x will become? 30. 40 minus x will become 20. I hope it is clear now. Okay. Once this is known, you can answer questions. How many families have all the 3 cards? 20. How many families have only 1 card? 40, 30, 20, 90. How many families have only PAN card? 30. How many families have either PAN or voter ID card but not Aadhaar card? PAN or voter but not Aadhaar. So Aadhaar has to be removed. So only PAN voter has to be included. All the values that you have in PAN and voter. So 30, 10, and 20, which is going to be 60. How many families have both Aadhaar card and PAN card? It doesn't say only. Had it been how many families have only both Aadhaar and PAN, what would be the answer? Then it is talking about this region, right? Only ka matlab only half the petal. Right now it is not, this question has not used the word only. So you have to take the entire petal, right? So 10 plus 20, 30. How many families have at most one card? At most one card means one card or less. One card, and zero card. 40, 30, 20, 90 plus 10. Option garbad. We should have 100. 100. There are 100 people who have at most one card. How many families have exactly two cards? These three regions are exactly two. 10, 10, 10, 30. How many families have at least two cards? At least two cards would mean 2, 2, 2, and 3. So 10, 10, 10, and 20, which will result in 50, which is option B. Next set, I'm going to solve it exactly how I solved the previous one. Pay attention. People who missed some part of previous set or did not understand some part of previous set, please pay attention in this. Maybe you will understand it here and you will get the previous solution also. Okay. Workers are grouped by their areas of expertise and are placed on at least one team. What do you mean by they are placed on at least one team? Outside is 0. Everybody is inside here. 30 are on the planning team. Let's call this planning, and we have 30 people here. 40 are in the media team. Let's call this media, and this is 40. 50 are on the audit team. Let's call this as audit, and this is 50. I will write 0 a little away so that you guys are not confused. 8 workers are in both the planning and media teams. 7 workers are in both the media and audit teams. 10 workers are in both the planning audit teams, and 3 workers are there in all the 3 teams. So obviously, out of all of this, I will have to start from the bottom, right? 3 workers are all on the are in all the teams, all the 3 teams. So if I write down A, B, C, D, E, F, G, where should that 3 go? It will go at E. Very good. So whoever just wrote that question number 6, you got 100 as the answer. The option was wrong. Answer is 100. Okay. Now, when it says 8 workers are in both the planning and media teams, so can we say planning and media will be this region? Planning and media is this region, and this is given as 8. What should be the value of B? 5. So B turns out to be 5. Next, it says 7 workers are in both the media and audit teams. So median audit, this is the region. It says 7 people are here. So what should be the value at F? Yes, 7 hai, out of which 3 already exists. So this is going to be 4. Next, 10 workers are in both the planning and audit teams. Planning and audit is this region, and it says this should be 10. If this should be 10, out of which 3 is already there, what should be D? 7. So D is going to be 7. Once this is done, let's look at planning circle. 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 5, 15. 15 is already here, so this should be 15. Let's look at media team. 5 plus 3 plus 4 is 12. 12 is already here, we need 40, so this should be 28. Look at audit team. 7 plus 3 plus 4 is 14. Out of 15, out of 50, 14 is already there. So this is going to be 36. Question asked is how many workers are there in total? So we will have to add everything. So what I will do is I will say how much is this if I add all the numbers? Should I add? No. It is already served to us on a plate. 50 is already written outside. 50 plus 15 plus 5. How much is that? 70. 70 plus 28. 98. 98 plus 0 will remain 98. Option A is your answer. So I hope you guys are able to understand where to put the values and when to take the entire petal, when not to. So it's very important you read this question carefully and don't read it in one go, read it in parts. With every comma, take a pause. Okay, blood relations. Jaldi batao. What should be the answer for this? Good, Megham, good. हाँ अंकुश. Uncle? Chalo. Next one. Grandmother? Chalo. Good. Next one. हाँ Charan, that's the answer. 98. Daughter-in-law, mother-in-law. I will solve it. I'm getting mixed answers. Okay, how is A? This is A's wife related to the only daughter, mother-in-law of A's son. So we have got A's son here. We have to talk about mother-in-law of A's son. So this is A's son. And this is, let's call him B. Let's call him B. And this is B's mother-in-law. And B's mother-in-law, this is her only daughter. So how is A's wife related to the only daughter-in-law? Ulta. The only daughter-in-law will call A's wife as mother-in-law. D is your answer. Next one, what is the answer for this? What did you guys get? Cousin? Chalo, good. What did you guys get for this answer? Coded relations? D. Utkarsh, what is the doubt? Pointing to Priya. What is the gender of Priya? Don't know. Father of Preeti says there is somebody else. Preeti. Preeti's father. She is the daughter. So Priya is the daughter of the daughter of the wife of the only child of the grandfather of my sister. Sister's grandfather would mean their grandfather also, right? So that means they are connected. So this is the sister we are talking about here. So Preeti is this uh, father's daughter, while Priya is this father's sister's daughter. If I combine them, it will look like this, Utkarsh. Father has a sister, and they both have parents, and the sister now has a daughter by the name Priya. So Priya's gender is known, Preeti's gender is known, not known. Now, if Sushma is the sister of Preeti, so Sushma is sister of Preeti, then how is Sushma related to Priya? Cousin, right? कोई नहीं. What was the answer for this CSAT 2022? Coded one? Okay, hold on. Which of the following indicates R is the daughter of T? Well, the only way is you will have to go by the options. If I use the first one, T at B means T is the mother of B. So T is the mother of B. B hash F means B is the sister of F. And F asterisk R means F is the son of R. Does it say R is the daughter of T from the first one? Anushka, Akhil, Sunadhi, Ramya. No. So A is not your answer. You will have to go for option B, then C, then D. And if you go for D, it will say R hash F. R hash F means R is the sister of F. Then you have F asterisk B means F is the son of B. So actually R and F, they both are the children of B. B dollar T means B is the husband of T. Does it say R is the daughter of T? I don't care what is the gender of T though we know that husband, wifey, obviously they're married. Is R the daughter of T? Yes, so D becomes your answer. The only way to solve such questions is via options, which is time consuming. There is no shortcut. Sorry. Priyadarshini, B as in you want me to check this one? Priyadarshini, if you look at option A and option B, what is the change? If you look at A and B, what is the change here? F and R? So interchange F and R. This is F and this is R. This is F and this is R. Hold on. B hash R means B is the sister of R and R asterisk F means R is this. हाँ ठीक है. Is R the daughter of T? Ankush already told you gender, name, no relation. Problem number 7 already, Nagul, we have already solved it in class only, yesterday's session. Please check it once. Next, what was the answer for this? Bimare, it depends. Some students, they find it easy. They are able to solve it in 1 minute time, and 1 minute time is very quick. A, B, C, D. Okay, hold on. Is Z brother of X? First statement. X is a brother of Y and Y is a brother of Z. Is Z a brother of X? Don't know. So can we answer using first statement alone? No. Next, X, Y and Z are siblings. So X, Y and Z are siblings. Is Z a brother of X? Don't know. Can I answer using B only? No. If I club them, even if I club them, do I know the gender of Z? No. D. Nagul, go through the video again at this point. There are two parts, so draw them separately. One is Preeti's families, another is Priya's family, and then they are clubbed when they become brothers and sister. Preeti's father and Priya's mother, they are brother and sister. So obviously, brother and sister, their kids, they are going to be cousins. Remember, yesterday we did that. CSAT 2023 of Venn diagram. CSAT 2023 of Venn diagram. Did I miss any question of Venn diagram, guys? Oh, did I? Hold on. Hold on. Let me check. I don't see CSAT 2023 Venn diagram in on my side of PDF. Okay, that was two set Venn diagram, no? Okay, I was looking into three set wala Venn diagram. Hold on. Let me check. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll solve it tomorrow, because if I try to bring in the entire session that we have done till now, it will get erased. It will restart from this point, just like how YouTube happens. If you have ever taken a YouTube live, uh, shouldn't call it session. It's a live forum. The moment it gets refreshed, it starts from that point. Everything else is lost, so I can't do it. So I'll do it in the next class tomorrow. Okay. Okay, what was the answer for this? Got it. I missed it. It was somewhere in middle, no? It's not middle, at the last. I missed it. See? How is E related to B? So first one will not give you. D is the father of C, is D's son. So these three will give you, or all four will give you? 1, 2, 3. So either answer is A or C, right? So you'll have to check. Since we don't know the gender of A, so we need that. A and C are sisters. कोई नहीं, C is the answer. All of you are saying C. Pallavi, question is, what is the relation of E to B? E to B. What is the relation? So A and B are married couple. Can you find out E to B? No. D is the father of C. Can you figure out E to B? No. E is D's son. Can you figure out E to B? No. A and C are sisters. Can you figure out E to B? Yes. So you needed all four, no? Nani Mega, they had doubt. Okay, this one. ये तो रहा. In a party, 75% took tea, 60% took coffee, and 15% took both tea and coffee. No one taking milk takes tea. Each person takes at least one drink. How many persons attended the party? So thankfully, I did not miss it. So we need how many sets? 2. One is for tea and another is for coffee. Milk bhi hai. Okay. No one taking milk takes tea. Milk is also there. Right. So I should have used milk is also there. Okay. This is tea 75. This is coffee 60. 15% took both tea and coffee. So they together will make up 15. How much is here? How much is here? We don't know. No one taking milk takes coffee. So if I take this as milk, can I say these two are 0? Milk and coffee, they can't be shared. Milk and coffee, they cannot go together. There is nothing common. Now, the moment this becomes 0, 15% take both tea and coffee. Can I say this is 15? Each person takes at least one drink. So can I say outside is 0? अच्छा, milk and tea है. Okay, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Sorry, these two are 0. Milk and tea, there is nothing common. And outside is 0 because everyone takes at least one drink. How many people attended the party? So if you guys pay a little attention, do we know the value here? Only tea pata hai? 60. Now tell me this. Can I say I need only this value because this is how much? 60. 60 already, you know? See, question asked is how many people attended the party. It's not asking you to figure out every region. And I don't care. That is 60, that is 60, 120. 120 plus 0 is 120. Can I say only milk? If I get it somehow, I will be able to answer it. Only milk. ठीक है. So it says 50% took milk. So if this is 50, how much is here? How much is here? We have no idea. So from first one, we won't be able to answer. Okay, so B will also not help us, as in we won't be able to answer it using B. Number of persons who attended the party is 5 times the number of persons who took milk only. Okay, so if we use this particular statement, if I say this is X, then 60 plus 60 plus X is given as 5X. Do you guys agree? I will from here get the value of X as 30. So total people who attended the party is 150. I am able to answer it using second statement. Option A. Ramya, 60 is written here. 60 is written here. Utkarsh, 50 किधर को लिया? Where did I take this number 50% took milk? Did I write anywhere? Look at the diagram. Did I? Ha, Mega. So C is not the answer. Answer is A. Using only second statement, you will be able to get the value. Garima, refresh the page. Total tea not taken, sir. But coffee you took 60. Okay, I should not have done this. I understand your problem, guys. It's not easy. It is little difficult. It is little difficult. This is 10, this is 30, this is 40. Overall is 100. How much we should have here? How much is that? ठीक है, चलो. Everybody understands this. Very good. Very good. This is 20. This is 60. This is 10. What is overall? Now, please understand, everyone. Okay, please pay attention. In life, in exams, okay, you will be able to relate it once you get a little wise. You cross 30, you will understand all of this, but by that time it is too late though. If somebody asks me what is the overall value, so I need the value these two also, no? Yes or no? Megha and there were five more people whose query I saw. But sometimes you have to use common sense and smartness. You can't be that, what shall I say, somebody who simply follows everything. I'm saying I don't care what we have here. I don't care what we have here. Kuch bhi ho. The sum of these two numbers, as in the value of overall circle, is already given to me. How can I not, how can I ever have bigger hint or bigger help than this? Already given. For that, you will obviously have to look around. So can I figure out the overall value? Yes or no? Question is, what is this value? You will get marks if you fill this up. You will not get marks trying to figure out what numbers you have to put inside. Nobody is going to give you marks for that. क्वेश्चन वो है ही नहीं। जो नहीं पूछा जाए, वॉट एवर इज नॉट आस्क्ड, मत आंसर करो, नेवर आंसर दैट. So 60 is going to be here, 20 is here, 10 is here, 90 is the answer. Whatever is asked, I'm able to answer it. Why do I care how I got it? Common sense, a little bit of smartness. If I go back here, what is asked? I don't know how many of you even actually read the question, because you guys did not do the homework. A lot of you. How many people have attended the party? This is asked. Outside value is asked. Outside value is asked. Should I figure out each and every number inside every region? Arey bhai, this is already how much? How much is this already? Some of you would be thinking, sir, value nahi pata. I won't be able to sleep for next 10 days, 10 nights, because I did not solve it properly and I did not write answer at the end. I did not calligraphically write solution colon let us assume. Sir, मैं ये सब लिखता ही नहीं ना, मेरे को नींद नहीं आती है. You guys are going to write competitive exam, not college, school, not college, even school exams. Okay, so please act like one. This is already 60. You have 60 here, 120. 120 plus 0, I believe, is 120. 120 plus x is your answer. If somehow you get x, you will get your answer. How will you get x? Are you going to cheat? Are you going to figure out? Are you going to solve? Are you going to randomly guess? Nobody cares. As long as your answer is correct. Got it? Nobody cares. First statement says 50 persons took milk. If overall I have 50, so I don't know how much it is going to be, because this particular region is, x plus this is 50. So how much is there? How much is inside? I don't know. Because some part is a part of 60 and some part is outside. Kitna hai? I don't know. So I won't be able to answer using first statement. Second statement. Number of persons who attended the party. How many people attended the party? 120 plus x is 5 times the number of people who took milk only. Only word पढ़ रहे हो या फिर being selective in whatever you want to study and not and read and not. Only is x. So exactly what I have written. Total number of people present in the party. 60 plus x is equal to 5x. I solved, I got the value of x. I got the value of x, I'll put it back, I'll get the overall value. So I'm able to answer using only the second statement. Did I use 50 here? Did I use the first statement value? Utkarsh, it is given wrong. If in CSAT it is given C option, it is given wrong. Okay. So when CSAT gives wrong answers, you must have seen those articles, news, or somebody who files cases. This is wrong. This question should be rectified. Or people who release the analysis of the paper and tell you these many options or answers were wrong. Ever heard of those people? People do that? कौन है वे लोग? कहां से आते हैं? Who are those people? We do that. Okay. So C is a wrong answer. CSAT का अगर आप ऑफिशियल चेक कर रहे हो, ऑफिशियल आंसर के, if it says C, it's wrong. You need only second statement. Okay. Chalo, I think we are done. So we'll start with syllogism. Ankush, exactly what the line says. Do you guys understand the meaning of the word, English word can? Do you guys understand? Yes, Mega. Okay. So can you top UPSC? What shall I write here? Yes or no? Will you top UPSC? Shall I write yes? Okay. So you have to answer in yes or no. Whenever there is a question with can. If there is a question with will, you are going to write yes, no, and don't know. Okay? So will you top UPSC? The answer is don't know. Can I become a billionaire in a week? Sneha, patience. मैं बता रहा हूं. If there are, let's say, 320 people in the class, out of these 320 people, I can guarantee, I can bet that more than 250 people do not know the meaning of the word can. Okay? Just like alphabet thing. So please start the class. I'm, assuming that you do not know it, so that whatever is taught to you, you are able to understand it. If you already have some pre-notion, array nahi sir, can means this. That is exactly where UPSC students and 12th standard students and MBA students, they differ. UPSC students I have seen, they are very adamant. Adamant समझते हो? Stubborn, jiddi. They don't change their view of whatever they know, whether right or wrong. Maybe age, or maybe what the kind of exam you're going for, which is kind of a good thing. But when you're learning something new, you should be completely agile to change your viewpoint. Who knows? I mean, who can guarantee that whatever you know is correct, right? So don't be adamant. Can I become a billionaire in a week? Answer is going to be yes or no. गुंजन, पहले आप इनका आंसर करो ना, शायद समझ आ जाए, मुझे बताना ना पड़े. The answer is yes. Can there be a human life in the universe apart from Earth? Yes. Can ghosts exist? People, are you seeing what I have asked you? When you have a question with can, there are only two options. Yes, no. ये maybe, cannot be, sir, 50-50, sir, 10% sure, 90% sure. मत बोलो. You are given only two options. Please follow that. Yes. So I can see, if I make the chat public, you guys can also see how many of you are answering it correctly. Are you guys ready to understand the real meaning of the word can? The actual meaning of the word can. For that, if you know what does the word can mean, you have to throw it out of the window. If you don't have a window in your room, throw it out of the door. There has to be a door. Forget that you know anything about the word can. Okay? Can is a word used if there is a possibility. And possibility means even if it is very, because if I don't write 4-5 times very, you guys will not take it seriously. 1 in 10 to the power 40,000 billion and falana dimkana, any. Even if there is one possibility, the answer is yes. That's what we mean by the word can. Simon, आगे मत भागो आप. Like I said, no, आपको जो भी knowledge, whatever knowledge you have about can and everything, forget about it. Otherwise, you won't be able to understand this. So, does can give you a guarantee? Can I can I make a relation between can and guarantee? If I'm using the word can, I'm actually talking about guaranteeing something. Never. They are opposite. Can is like even a possibility. I can't guarantee it. If it is possible, Bhagwan jane, you know, he knows, she knows. It if possible, okay, theek hai, fine, good. Okay. Can is opposite of guarantee or definite. Definite means it has to happen, right? Can is just the opposite of it. I shouldn't say opposite of it. Opposite will be not. But can is like, no, I can't guarantee anything. Okay. So, listen carefully. See, there are few things which you will be able to relate and answer. The thing is, you are talking about real world scenario. You're not using logic. Okay. That's why there is a problem with the answering. So, can I become the owner of some XYZ company? Can I become an owner of XYZ company? Yes. Okay. An eye for an eye can make the whole world blind. An eye for an eye can make the whole world blind. People who are answering no, आपका यूपीएससी में कभी नहीं होने वाला. Sorry. People who are answering no, you guys are not good enough. Have you not heard about Mahatma Gandhi's quote, an eye for an eye will make the whole world blind? Was he not educated enough to make such a statement? Did he not know logic or did he not know how things work? The difference is I replaced will with can so that you understand it better and at least answer yes. Suppose all the people in this world talk about this reality. Two people are standing, they're poking each other's eyes. I go blind, that person doesn't. That person pokes somebody's eyes. One eye, they go blind by one eye, somebody is not blind. Eventually, when all the 7-8 billion people on this earth, they keep on poking each other's eyes, an eye for an eye. Suppose finally two people are in front of each other. Maybe one of them is blind, maybe neither of them are blind. Even if very, very, very small, but is it a possibility that while they are fighting, they both simultaneously poke each other eye and they both go blind? हो सकता है ना? It is possible, no? So an eye for an eye can make the whole person blind. The answer is yes. An eye for an eye will make the whole world blind. Not sure. Maybe, may not be. Like will के साथ you can say not sure. So can is a scenario where even if it's a small possibility, you will have to answer yes. Okay. There is no don't know while answering can. You can't be in dilemma. Maybe, may not be. If a question is asked using the word can, don't know is never an answer. It's either yes or no. Is it clear? Okay. What is the difference between can I come in and may I come in? Let's talk about the word may as well. May. What is the difference between can and may? Can and may, they are the same. Same चीज होता है. Pavitra, hold on. I will give you examples. People are asking in which cases can will give us a no answer. I will give you example. I was just explaining can is a possibility, so I gave you certain examples. May and can, what is the difference? They are the same thing. They both talk about possibility. The only difference between them being may is used when you are being a little respectful. That's it. If you remember, when you were young and when you were in school, you used to ask the class teacher or the teacher in the class, may I come in, rather than can I come in. Even though in some classes or schools, maybe can I come in was allowed. But in my school, may was asked to be said. You should always ask, may I come in? May I have a glass of water? May I see your hand? May I help you? No, Shalja, can and may, they both are possibilities. May is only used when you want to give respect to the person. So I can ask each one of you in two ways. Can you please do your homework? May you please do your homework? Can you do your homework? I remove the word please. So you can see how the respect it falls with every change of may to can and removing please. That's it. That's the only difference between may and can. Okay. Khushi, let's not bring in the word capability. If you know the meaning of the word capability, I don't think you should be asking it. नया नया वर्ड मतलब इंग्लिश का कॉम्प्लिकेटेड. पॉसिबिलिटी समझ आता है? इफ यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड द वर्ड पॉसिबिलिटी, काफी है. डोंट ब्रिंग इन कैपेबिलिटी. ओके, सो I told you that I am in Delhi as well as Mumbai at the same time physically present. Can I be speaking truth? Can hai, think about it. I just told you guys no. The answer for can, if it is a possibility, you have to think about it. Okay. You know the problem with you guys? And it's not just you guys, not this batch. I'm talking about in general, the general problem with public. And it is little frustrating once you understand how things work. Okay. What people say and what they mean. That is, see, you guys are the best of the people in the country, right? I mean, not you, as in once you get into UPSC or state level, because the kind of logic and that kind of understanding and comprehension you guys show is something that runs the country, and it is not easy to run a country. Ask your dad how easy it is it to run his family of 4 or 5 people. Forget about a country, right? So you guys have to be logically better than simply straight away answering no. सोचो तो कम से कम. Think about it. You guys thought that, sorry for my bad drawing of the country. You guys thought that I'm talking about Delhi and I'm talking about Mumbai. When did I say I'm talking about that Delhi and that Mumbai? When did I say? What if the Delhi is the name of a restaurant in Mumbai? Was I lying? Problem is with you, your assumption. आप कुछ भी सोच लेते हो. Anything that feels like. Now, what will happen? Suppose this is a scenario. You are BDO. You are magistrate. You're at a level where you actually, your one line depends, I mean, it will affect the life of hundreds of people. What will happen? Somebody will come and tell you things. You know, sir, you know, madam, ye ho gaya udhar, he said this, he said that. And you would be furious because you will not use logic, common sense. You would be straight away say, this is the order, this is the rule, apply it. Will that work? So, Megha, is that my job to tell you everything, or is it your job to ask me, sir, what is Delhi and Mumbai? Is it my job? मेरा काम तो बोलने का है. Your job is to ask questions, no? Problem is you assumed it. Do you think Punjab is, there is only one Punjab in this world? So if I say, you know what, there was a bomb blast in Punjab, or you know what, in Punjab, there has been a Grammy award winner that has come out of Punjab. You guys are going to assume, "Are apna Punjab, apna Chandigarh, Amritsar, Ludhiana." No, 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 no. We are talking about Pakistan's Punjab. They also have got a province. I'm talking about UK. UK also has got a Punjab. Problem is assumption kills people. Misinformation, WhatsApp and all that. Why is everyone, the government and everybody is like, do not rely on those? Because what you see is an assumption. And then you look at something, you assume something. And sab garbad. Never assume. So what is the answer? Can I be speaking truth? Yes, because it says can. Okay, next question. Next question in next statement. I have a friend who is either black or white. Can he be of... So I have a friend, let's say Tom, who is black or white. Can Tom be of both the colors at the same time? What do I mean by black and white? Okay, so you can see these two rectangles, right? When I say black color, I'm talking about this black color. And when I'm talking about white color, I'm talking about that white color. So I'm talking about this black and this white. Okay, I will be more specific. Whose skin is black or white? Skin. अब देखते हैं. Skin color. अब बताओ skin. Can you give me an example where this is going to be true? Yes तो आप बोल रहे हो, but you have to give me an example. Vitiligo, that skin disease you guys are talking about, it's not black and white. I'm talking about that black color and white color. How difficult is it? Very good, Shubham. Naitra, I've talked about skin, so please don't bring in dress. Ritika, black due to tanning. You don't get black due to tanning. You get a tan color. Albino is, Ankush, not black and white. Some of you have got it. The answer is, of course, yes. Tom is my dog or cat or zebra pet. Your assumption that I'm talking about a human being, that's your problem. आप अपना देखो, आपका दिमाग खराब है, आप गंदा सोचते हो, गलत सोचते हो. That's not my problem. If you think wrong, if you're thinking about something that I'm not even talking about, how come you guys think along those lines? So if you're thinking along those lines, problem is with your mind, with your thoughts, with your assumptions. So I'll tell you again, guys, real life education, assumptions kill. Okay, never assume things, never ever do. If doubt, ask. बहुत पूछो. Ask so much that people get frustrated, but ask, don't assume. Pallavi, I don't know. You can't assume. Do you know the meaning of the word some? No, Devyani. Or and either or, they are the same. Some. Some means thoda sa. Small. Some quantity. Some is also called as at least one. What one? Maybe one rock, one grain, 1 liter, one drop, kuch bhi, anything. At least one should be there. You can't have zero. What do you mean by all? No, some is not, guys. Few, little. Please don't use these words. These are for kids. All means everything. Okay? No means nothing. Okay? So tell me, in real life, is it true that I shouldn't talk about controversial statements, right? I really don't want to be internet famous. Okay. I can talk about other people. Correct statement, wrong statement. Yes, no. Maybe nahi hota hai, right? Yes, no. No. Because I believe you, I don't know if you guys have read it or not, but the tallest person in the last century was from China only. Okay. So this is no. Okay. Politicians are corrupt. Yes, no. Guys, tell me this because I can't make the chat public. Others will get irritated. In the exam, if you will have options with yes and no, will you make your own option and say somewhat? Maybe, sometimes? नहीं, मेरे को देख के यही लग रहा है चैट में. This is what I'm seeing in the chat. A few of them. When I'm asking you to answer in yes and no, and you're giving me some other random words, how will I tell you if you are correct or wrong? The answer is either yes or no. There is no middle ground here, guys. We're talking about logic. Logic doesn't have middle ground. Everything is black or white. Everything is 0 or 1. Everything is सच या झूठ. आधा सच कुछ नहीं होता. I believe you guys would understand that there is nothing called half truth. Half truth is lie. A truth is a pure truth or it's a lie. Doesn't matter whether you hid it, doesn't matter whether you manipulated it, it is a lie. Your fan, your ceiling fan, does it work like this? Either it moves or it is stationary or it somewhat moves. Nahi na. It either is stationary or it moves. Beach ka to sound, there is nothing called somewhere in between. You will have some situation or you will have a position or a stance. Politicians are corrupt, yes or no? If your guys are saying yes, मजा आने वाला है. बन जाओ एक बार IAS officer. They will tell you that how corrupt they are. If you come under somebody who is not corrupt, वो तो बता ही देगा ना. वाह 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 वाह. So good. Yeah, you guys are like flock of a bird. I'll take care of my species. I'll take care of my kind of people. Huh? Politicians are corrupt? Yes, 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 yes. IAS officers are corrupt? No, 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 no. See, if you can't question an institution, if you can't question an institution, don't go there. Okay? If you think everything is picture perfect, everything is nice and easy, anywhere in this world, I'm not talking about India. Finland chale jao, the best country that is considered in every index and everything. And there, if you're thinking nobody is corrupt. See, things will change. If I say uh, teachers are corrupt, if I bring in negative words or something. Anyways, by the way, I did not write something before these nouns, right? So when you don't write all word is understood. Okay. So when I say cats have 4 legs, even though I did not write all cats have 4 legs, it is understood that the word all is there. Is it clear? So you don't have to explicitly write all. It's only true for all. So if I use the same thing, not same thing, if I use the same statements for some Chinese are short, what would the answer become? Yes. Some politicians are corrupt. What would the answer change to? Yes. Some IAS officers are corrupt. You can see the difference. When in the news or anywhere, when you say politicians are corrupt, you're actually implying all politicians are corrupt, which is wrong. No, not all politicians are corrupt. My dad is a politician. He's not corrupt. We still live in a 1 BHK house. We don't have any bank balance. क्या कहोगे? Just because you have friendly relationship with someone, or if you know someone personally, you're like, no, this person is not corrupt. People whose family members or relatives who are in government offices, they will like, oh, government job, government job. Talk to them about corruption. They will tell you. Majak majak mein they will tell you, and they will make sure that you are going to hate them if you really hate corruption. But personal level, my flock. If I change the language to no Chinese is short, no politician is corrupt, no IS officer is corrupt. So the answer will be no for all of this. So even though all these three words, they are very important words, but you will see that the cake or the most important word is some in your regular conversation. When you are trying to, pinpoint a particular, party, or maybe, a particular group of people, or, a particular type of uh, uh, an object, or something that you have bought it. For example, you bought 3 laptops and all 3 laptops did not work. Are you going to assume that laptops don't work? Laptops kharab hote hain? No, you shouldn't. You should be like, some laptops don't work. So if you include the word some in the entire statement of whatever you want to say, it will make more sense. Not more sense, it will make the only sense, and it will be much acceptable and understood by everyone. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है. Is it clear? Now, syllogism is a particular set of statements that are given to you, from where you have to conclude few things. So I'll give you an example for that. This is some problem. Okay. Some dancers are performers, some performers are not actors. Some dancers being actor is a possibility, no actor can be dancer. So you're given 2 statements here. There are 2 conclusions given, and you have to choose the appropriate option as to which conclusion is true. I hope conclusion is understood by everyone. What can be implied? What is the resultant? Right? Okay. So if we want to solve these types of questions, this is called syllogism. Okay. We will have to bring in Venn diagrams again. Okay. You can see that some word is here. The Venn diagram se solve hoga. Now, how do we use Venn diagrams to solve this? We'll discuss about that after the break. So right now it is 6:36. We will be back at 6:50. Sorry, Gunjan, I don't know the Hindi word for this. Now, there were a couple of people who wanted to ask some doubts, and I told them that I will answer it in the break. Others can go ahead and take the break. If somebody has a doubt, ask. And the doubt, I believe, was general doubt, not the questions that we have already done. Who had the doubt? So almost syllogism is logic. So it's neither English nor maths. It's logic. Logic exists in every language. Pavitra, we are going to discuss that. I just gave you three examples of each, right? I mean, the same statement, how things get changed or how they are manipulated. right? We'll discuss that in detail, Abhi. We have to do a lot. What will I do by this picture? Nothing, Pallavi. Nothing. I will solve it. If a person is facing north and is left, Ankush, I've already answered. Same as ours. Sunidhi, which one do you have? Javeri, I'm not sure with explanation you will get it, but previous year questions are there on your app. Okay, Sneha. How to decode alphabet is like we did yesterday, facing difficulty. Dipshika, you will have to put in the options, okay, one by one. And suppose you have got two A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. Or you will get A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, or A, B, C, D. You can see that 12 letters means you can either break it into 3, 3, 3, 3 or 4, 4, 4, 4, or maybe 6, 6. You will not break it into 4, 3, 2, 4, 3. So the number of letters should be same. So if it's a 12 letter string, try to see 3, 3, 3 ka group or 4, 4, 4 ka group. That's where you will find the pattern. Think about it, isn't it? How, Sunidhi? So solve that. Sneha, number of questions are 80. Huh, Ankush? Some people were saying they were provided with rough sheet. So I think it depends from center to center. But don't worry, rough sheet will be good enough. Because in English, you don't have to do any rough work, no? English में क्या rough work करने का? So that entire page of English, you can use it. Sure, Dipshika. Sunidhi, I'm sorry. If you're talking about seaside, I can help you with it. But the entire exam, I have no idea about the other papers, the GS ones. So it depends how much you are studying, what is the syllabus. So your GS faculty or someone, with the experience of that will tell you. But if you can finish your CSAT as soon as possible, you don't have to worry about the first paper, right? First paper as in the prelims. Okay, CSAT. Solve previous year papers. The moment you are able to score around 90 to 100 marks, you are done. You don't have to study more. So when you have when as in when will you know that you are ready for it? It will only depend on when you write previous year papers, not mocks, previous year papers, and score around 100 because 66 is the cutoff, right? So Nidhi, as far as I know, a lot of students they go through a lot of books. I believe that you should always go after max 2 books. Use the first book for practice, learning, and then the second book not for theory but rather only solving exercises. 2 books is good enough. And always finish one book and then go after the second. Don't do it parallel. Pavitra, I gave the email ID no yesterday, so please mail on that. Hemlata, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 1.5 minutes. अंकुश प्रैक्टिस कर लो ना घर पे सर के लिए तो करना है इट्स नॉट टाइम कंज्यूमिंग Sunidhi, I have no idea. I have some idea, but I can't name them because we are not affiliated. It will be like we are doing marketing, and you know right now how things are. One word goes out that this institute, this teacher was talking about this particular book. It's very very difficult, and moreover, we are not so very much famous as well, right? हाँ दीपशिका, that will be good. Pavitra, it is islive@byju's.com. You're welcome. So I will also take a break. So, welcome back, everyone. So, what you have to do is consider two circles. Okay, we'll be dealing with more than two circles also, but it starts from the basics of just two circles. Consider two circles to be like soap bubbles. Okay, just like a soap bubble can enter the other bubble. Let's assume that they are permeable, as in one can enter the other. In the same way, you have to visualize these two circles. So suppose these two circles are little far from each other. Okay, initially they are little far. Then what happens? They get close, and once they get close, they will just be touching each other, or they may intersect. Right? They can get some part inside each other. If they further go closer, depending upon the size of the circles, one circle may completely get inside the other circle, right? Suppose the red circle was the smaller one. It can completely go inside the larger yellow circle. Or let's say yellow circle is the smaller one, then it will go inside completely the red circle. Right? Are you able to visualize? They are little far, they get close, they get closer, and then they get in, one gets inside of the other. Right? Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys have studied syllogism before or not, and I don't know which approach you guys have used. Venn diagram approach is the easiest one, but initially it takes a lot of practice. Okay, there is no formula as such. There are a couple of rules that you will have to follow. We will be discussing about all of that. So, if you use Venn diagrams, there might be a lot of cases in syllogism. So, you shouldn't be drawing all the cases, right? Because it is very time consuming, it is confusing. And suppose if a particular question is going to have four cases, and if you miss drawing one case out of those four cases, then you may end up having wrong answer. So today we are going to discuss about an approach wherein we have to draw only one case, only one figure, and we can solve any question on syllogism. Good, Dipshika, if you have not studied earlier. So can I say these two circles A and B, they are disjoint? Disjoint means they are away from each other, right? Okay. This is a case of no. So wherever no is there, you make the circles far away from each other. Got it? When the circles are closer, this is a scenario where some part of A is inside B, or you can look from B's perspective and say some part of B is inside A. So this is a case of sum. And when the entire circle, one of the circles go into the other one, right? So this is the case of all. So this is the visual representation of these three words that we have seen before. Okay. In this particular case, we say that no A is B. We can also say that no B is A. Same thing. No A is B means A and B, they are not at all touching each other. They are far away from each other. Second one, we can say that some B is A, or we can say some A is B. Is are depending upon whether you are talking about singular or plural. So some part of A is inside B. In short, you can simply say some A is B, and vice versa. In the case of all, this is a scenario where can I say B is inside A? That is, so when you have all of B inside A, you say all B is A. In this case, A is inside B. So you will say all A is B. Any doubt? Okay. Along with this, there is one more step that you have to do. Suppose if I say this region is 0. Okay, let's not talk about it here. Can we talk it about later? No, let's talk it about here. Suppose if I say this region is 0. Which region? Only A. We have done Venn diagram now. Only A is 0. If this region is 0, that means it doesn't exist. Can I say the yellow circle, whatever is left, is inside the red circle? Can I say it changes to this figure? Even though we have not drawn it, but logically that's exactly what it means. Okay. If I say this is 0, middle one, so can I say the common part doesn't exist? That means A and B are not touching, and crossing is a different thing, right? Can we say A and B, they are disjoint? It changes to this figure. If I say this is 0, that means this only B portion doesn't exist. Whatever red circle portion exists, it is inside the yellow circle, which is set A or A. Can I say this will change to this, where whatever B is there, it is inside A? Okay. So if you are able to understand this, should I be drawing these 4 cases? No. I should be drawing only one case. If I make this 0, this will become all A's are B's. If I make this 0, it will make no A is B, no B is A. If I make this as 0, all B's are A's. And if I say that there is going to be something here, if I shade it, remember, shading will mean that region exists. Okay, so I will repeat. Shading means that region exists. 0 means it does not exist. It not exists. Okay, so if I make this as a shaded portion, as in this region exists, that means can I be pretty sure that some A is B or some B is A? So I don't have to draw 4 cases, right? I will always draw a figure like this. I'll put 0 somewhere to denote that doesn't exist. I'll put some shading so that that particular region exists, as in something is there. It will help me solve questions using only one particular case. I don't have to make 10 cases. Okay. What if they both are 0? So can I say this is a very, very special scenario where A and B, they overlap each other? I mean, if I don't make it a little sidewise, it will be difficult. So thoda sa tilt kiya. This is a scenario where we will say all A is B and all B is A. You will have to write both in the same statement, because if you only say all A is B, even this is possible, right? So you will have to write this entire thing. This tells you that the circumference or radius or area of one circle is same as the other circle, because if radius is same or circumference is same, area is same. Okay. So some A's are B's, what we will do is we will shade this. All A's are B's. Which region shall I shade? Or shall I put 0? I'll put 0 in this, which is same as this shape. Okay. All B's are A's. Where should I put 0? Which region number? 1, 2, 3 में किधर को 0 रखूं? In third. In third, if I put 0, this red circle or the orange circle, it will get pushed inside the yellow circle. Right? Okay. No A is B. Where should I put 0? 1, 2, 3 में 2. No B is A, same thing. Okay. Sixth now. Some A's are not B's. This is the region which we will have to shade. This is saying only A exists. Some B's are not A's. Using the same logic. Nahi Nancy, only B exists, not B exists. You will have to use the word only. So I'll have to shade this because this region definitely exists. This is some part of B which is not inside the yellow circle, which is circle A. Excuse me. Pallavi, we just did no. If you put 0 at the center, what happens? Pallavi, if you put 0, that means these two, they will go away from each other. No, this region doesn't exist. So if you cut that portion away using a pair of scissors, and if you remove it, you'll find two moons getting away from each other, no? Two ships getting away from each other, two sets getting away from each other. Right? That is true for all fourth and fifth. Some A's are not B's, Ankush. Some A's, or there has to be some A that should not be inside the B circle. Which portion is that from region 1, 2, 3, which is a part of A but not B, which is another way of saying only A. So some A's are not B's means this has to be shaded, as in this exists. ये है, some A's are not B's. Similarly, some B's are not A's means the B wala moon shape figure will exist. So 0 means that region doesn't exist. Shading means that region exists. Ankush, if this is set A and set B, what is this region name? तो मैं अगर उसको A only बोल दे रहा हूं तो क्या दिक्कत है? जब नाम सेम है, Ankush house name is let's say Bunty. So whether I say Ankush or Bunty, how does it matter? Does it matter? We're talking about the same thing, no? Prerna, there is no petal shaded portion. Please refresh in case anybody is seeing something else. Some A's or B's means you need to find out that region, Prerna, which is inside the yellow circle as well as red circle. Some A's or B's are saying A and B. That is A and B, no? Clear? Okay. How are we going to denote? Be patient. We will look at statements, we'll take each of the cases, practice a lot, and then we will see simple questions. Then we'll move to difficult ones. Then we consider the no comes means this is the shape that you are looking into, Pavitra. Or you can put zero here. If you put zero here, these two portions will move away from each other, no? There is nothing common. The central part is zero, it means there is nothing common, isn't it? Okay, question. Some boys are shy. So you have to pick those two words. One is boys and one is shy. You will have to draw two circles. One circle you are going to draw, and then another circle you are going to draw. Draw like this. Then name one circle as boys, name one circle as shy. When it says some boys are shy, what should I further proceed with? Shading this part. Is region 1 0? I don't know. Maybe, may not be. Is region 3 0? Maybe, may not be. Is region 2 0? Definitely no. कुछ तो है उधर. Some means at least one. Remember? Something is there. Some girls are talkative. So you have got two words. Girls, talkative. So you will have to draw two circles again. One is going to be for girls and another is going to be for talkative. So this is girls. This is talkative. Some girls are talkative means this should be shaded. This is how you're going to represent these statements. Is it clear? Some roses are black. One circle, two circle, because we are dealing with two circles, as in two words here. So one is roses, another is black, because it uses the word some. Shade it. I believe you guys can solve third also. Very easy, straightforward. You have to pick the words. Some are, leave that. Whatever is left, that's your name of the circles or the sets. Okay. All men are boys. So again, you have got two words, men and boys. So you need to have one circle here, and then you're going to have another circle here, right? One is men, another is boys. All men are boys. Region 1, 2, 3. What to do with what? One is shaded. शेड का मतलब समझते हो? Region 1 is going to be 0. Right? And this will be shaded. Why shaded? Why this will be shaded? Because some men are boys. Right? Or what you can do is, you can draw concentric, or one circle inside the other. So this is one circle, this is the second one. You have got men here, you have got boys here. Which portion should be shaded? As in that is going to exist. Region 1, region 2. Some of you are so impatient. Hold on. Did I move to the next slide? I will explain. I will draw everything. So these are two different ways of representing this. Now, why am I telling you both the approaches? Because sometimes you will end up with a shape or with a drawing which will look like this. वहां सर्कल के अंदर सर्कल नहीं दिखेगा. You won't be seeing a circle inside another circle. Then what will you do? So it is important everyone to please understand both the cases. Shouldn't be like, oh, oh, only the second one exists. Understand the first one also. Nay, Ankush. First one is more logically correct. Yes, Jyoti, of course. Jyoti's question is, can we say some boys are men? Will it be correct? Will it be wrong? From here, if I say some boys are men, true, false? True. Some men are boys, true, false? Why false? Why false? Why? Is it a lie? Tell me. Use logic, guys. Logic. Don't read English. English is not logical. English is the worst example of taking logic. Don't read English. Is it a wrong thing to say that some boys are men and some men are boys? Galat hai? Is it wrong to say some men are boys? I'm not asking all should be there, not XYZ, hippopotamus, rabbit, planet, Pluto. I'm not talking about that. I'm only talking about one word, some. When I'm talking about some, don't bring in all, none, vagara, vagara. Don't bring other things. If I write some men are boys, is it wrong? I hope you guys do remember in the case of some, the middle part is shaded. When the middle part is shaded, you can definitely say some. You guys only solved it and you guys were like, yes, 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 all understood. What is the problem in this? And what is the problem in this then? So you should remember when you have the word sum, what kind of figure should be drawn, and looking at that figure, what all things you can conclude. Because that's exactly what we have to do in questions. Questions will be in English. You'll have to draw. Conclusion will be in English. Clear? Okay. All lions are from the cat family. So I will take this particular, I'll draw both them simultaneously. So I will draw either intersecting part or I will draw one inside the other. Okay, doing the third one. So there are lions and cat family. So we have got lions and we have got cat family. So all lions are in the cat family. Make it 0 and shade this. And if this is lions, outside is the cat family. Shade this. Dhaneshri, but there is a 0 in men. Huh? There is 0 in men? But there is this also in men, Dhaneshri? No? Yellow circle doesn't start from here and stop here. Yellow circle takes the complete turn. So there is some part of men which is inside boys. Yes, no. Some men, some yellow is inside red. Yes or no? Dhaneshri. So yellow and red say men and boys. Tell me if it is wrong. Instead of yellow, say men. Instead of red, say boys. Got it? Okay. If the statement is interchange, then will we put 0 in the cat's family? Yes. If it says all cat family is from lions, so you'll put 0 here and not in the lions. right? These are two different ways of representing the same statement. Do you guys agree? Okay. No, the easiest one, right? So what you will do is you will draw a circle and then you will draw another circle, right? So we have got two words here. One is spice and another is sweet. So this is spice, this is sweet. Which portion should I shade or put zero? Either zero डाल दो बस. Which is same as representing it like this, spice and sweet. No gold is silver. So again, two circles. This one is gold, this one is silver. This is going to be zero. This one is gold, this one is silver. These are two different ways. Dhanashri, zero means this should not exist. If it should not exist, what will you do with these two rings? If you have two rings like this intersecting each other, and I'm telling you this middle portion should not exist, remove it. How will you remove it? Utkarsh, you can shade them. You can shade them. Others, how will you remove two circles if they're intersecting each other? If I don't want the middle portion, what will you do? क्या करोगे? Separate it. Take them away from each other. So putting zero there means that you have to take away from each other and it will change into the right hand side diagram. Why is it important to use the as in to understand the first diagram? It will be very difficult to solve these otherwise. Not that difficult for this. It will be very difficult to solve these. It will be very difficult to solve these. So please understand that if there is something that you have to understand, please understand. This is how we have to draw. Okay, and with practice, you guys will get it. Don't worry. Next one, some and not. Some dogs, good pets. So we will be drawing two circles, one circle and the other circle. One is about dogs and another is about good pets. Which portion to put zero or shade, yeah, whatever. One, two, three. One. Shade this. Do you guys remember Venn diagram? What will be not good pets? Not good pets will be outside that orange circle because good pets is inside the orange circle. So not good pets is outside. And outside mein that dog's part is there. It exists. It is given some. Okay. Similarly, what are you going to use this? What are the two words? Words are also important. Some people will be like, some dogs are not good pets. This is dogs, not good pets. And they'll be like, sir, I will shade this. You're not wrong. But stay away from this. As in, of course, it depends on a lot of things that are discussed in the question. But ये गलत नहीं है, but let's not do this. Diamonds and glitter. Okay. Same logic? Okay. Now watch carefully. Don't solve. कि अरे क्वेश्चन मिल गया सॉल्व करते हैं, एंड देन देयर विल बी अ मिसमैच इन योर आंसर एंड यू विल बी लाइक सर हाउ डिड यू ड्रॉ दिस एंड आई हैव टू रिपीट थिंग्स. Don't draw anything. We have got men, horses, horses, kings. We have got three words. One circle, second circle, third circle. हाँ कार्तिक, it will help you. Now, if I call them men, horses, and kings, some men are horses. Region 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one should I shade? Guys, seriously? भाई मेरा मन है कुछ भी लिख दूं. Couple of you are asking, sir, how men are horses? Can't really answer that. Some men are horses, I'll have to shade that. Next, some horses are kings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Some horses are kings. 6. So I will have to shade this. Ramya, do you want me to shade this also? Why can't I shade this also, common portion, everyone? What is the problem? Why can't I shade this? Is it like optional? Sir, kar lo, koi dikkat nahi. Or is it like, no, you should not do it? If I shade this, can I say I'm saying men are kings? Forget about blue circle. Only look at yellow and orange. Can I say I'm saying some men are kings? Is it written anywhere? Don't you think you will end up ASS UMPTION? So I hope you guys understood why we can't shade that circle, that not circle, that portion. People who were saying, sir, it's going to be 2 and 5. No, no, no. There is no 5 there. Because if you write 5, you are doing things of your own and not looking at the statements. Statement is saying, go and cut a tree. You are going fishing. So that's why it's important. Combo 2. Again, combo nahi hai, these are examples. We have got dogs, cats, and rats. Okay, so again, 3 words, right? So I will draw a circle. I will draw the second circle. I will draw the third circle. I will name them as cats. Sorry, I'll start with dogs, cats, rats. Pay attention. Some dogs are cats. I will be shading this. All cats are rats. What does it tell you? To bring all the cats inside rats. Yes? So, if you think about it, which is the accurate figure that I'm going to have. So first thing first, can I say since all the cats are inside rats, these two should be 0? There is no other way, guys. Do you guys agree? All cats are rats means cat's circle blue should only be visible inside the orange one. Bahar wala sub 0. Sub as in only cat's circle part 0. Everything is going to be 0. Karthik, refresh. Your internet or your cache app cache is making problem. Switch, fix the video. Right? Okay. Now we are done with the second statement, no? Now some dogs are cats. Can I say the only way we can do this is by shading this? So that some dogs are cats. Yes. They are rats also. हाँ तो क्या करें? What can I do about it? Shibam, fix the video. Refresh. Now, if I consider this to be, I have not finished yet, guys. So please do not ask doubts. Let me finish the question first. It's like you guys are answering. You have only written X, and I'm like, no, 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 no. ये X कैसे आया? Then you write plus. I'm asking you plus कैसे आया? Let me finish. If I say this is dogs, and if I say this is cats, and if I shade this, and then when it says all cats are rats, how should I draw it? Another way of this. All cats are rats. Femina, those are the conclusions, right? It will depend upon the questions. Right now, we are not doing questions. We are only looking at the statements. Can I do this? Will you guys be happy enough? Why can't I do this? All cats are rats and some dogs are cats. क्या दिक्कत क्या है इसमें? People are saying, no, I can't do this. Why can't I do this? Chetsha, please refresh. I've drawn only 6 circles as of now, 2 figures. Guys, first statement, hold on. First statement, some dogs are cats. Dogs, cats. Anyone, any doubt? You have to follow the statement absolutely. No deviation. Dipshika, everyone please refresh your page. You refresh your video, fix the video. Okay. Now, if I draw the second statement, only look at the second statement, please. Only look at the second statement. Don't look at the first figure. हाथ भी जोड़ लिया अब तो. These are cats, and then we need rats. So the blue one is cats and the orange one is rats, and this is the shaded portion. Any problem in the second statement and the figure? There are hundreds of other people who are able to see it. So obviously problem is at your end. So please refresh. No problem. If I want to merge them, if I want to bring them together, tell me how to do it. Not, don't tell me, think about it. Socho. What is the common link? What is the common circle between these two? So blue को blue के ऊपर लिख draw कर दो. Take a tracing paper, draw the blue on the first blue. What shape, what figure are you going to get? Are you not going to get a yellow circle, then a blue circle, and then outside that blue circle, this orange circle? Yes or no? No. I want to listen. I want to see from those people who were saying, nahi sir, no, 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 no. 100, not 100, 30, 40 people said no. Nahi ho sakta. Okay. Now, question arises, which portion should I erase? Can I put 0 here? As in that region doesn't exist? Karthik, can you draw a shape where it will not cover dogs? No, I can't put 0, no? So, it means something exists. Something exists means, some dogs are cats. These are dogs. These blue ones are cats and red ones are rats. So some dogs are cats. All cats are rats. If I want to denote or if I want to signify all cats are rats, if I put this 0, will this be good enough? Chalega? Why it will not work? If I make this 0, it means it doesn't exist. If I erase this portion, will I be wrong? गलत है क्या? If I erase that? Is this shape fine? All cats are rats? Okay. Now my question is, how many shapes are you going to draw? Hundreds of cases. That's why I'm saying, if I make this 0, will it work? Is it an acceptable shape? So don't write anything. So all those regions where nothing is written, this region, this region, this region, there are 4 regions where nothing is written. Can I say any of the 4 regions can be 0? Can. The first word we started with. Yes. Okay. Now, these are the 2 cases, no? Tell me. Conclusions. All dogs are cats. Can I conclude this? Is it true all dogs are cats? Jyoti, is it some dogs are rats or is it some dogs may be rats? Just because circle passes doesn't mean we are talking about it. No. False, right? This is not a correct conclusion. Some dogs are rats. True, false? Are you guys paying attention to both the shapes, no? The one with 3 circles and the one with concentric circles. Are you looking at both of them and answering? Can you conclude that they both are the same shapes? It's a different way of drawing it. I will obviously prefer the first one. Why? Because irrespective of the question, I'll keep on drawing that again and again and again. While you guys will draw sometimes this particular shape, sometimes that particular shape. So you will have different answers for different questions. I will have only one answer for all the questions. Can I shade the non-zero part? Dhaneshri, if you shade this part, then some dogs are cats. Will it make sense? This is true, right? Nahi, na? Because dog circle is already there. Okay. Pay attention. I will be drawing what it should be drawn as. I will also draw what you guys think is the more appropriate, visually appealing shape. Okay. Apples, bananas, banana, and a kiwi. So I will draw 3 circles. 1, 2, and a third one. Okay. It is and a third one. You saw, no? Same shape I have drawn without even reading anything. I only read the number of words. Right? This is apples, this is bananas, this is kiwis. Some apples are not bananas. Which region shall I shade? I'm like, kuch to hai udhar. I don't know about other regions. Something may be there, may not be there, and I don't give a damn. I'm only concerned about which should be shaded, as in something exists. 1, 1, not 4. Why 4? Only 1 will be shaded. If I shade this, I'm saying apples are kiwis. If I shade this, I will say apples are kiwis. Is it written apples are kiwis? Apne man se. We can't shade that. Done with first. Second, no banana is a kiwi. No banana is a kiwi means region number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one? Five is 0. What else is 0? 6 is 0. There are still 4 regions. They may be 0, they may not be 0. We can't conclude anything. Done with the second statement. Now, some of you will prefer this. Some apples are not bananas, and no banana is a kiwi. Is this what you guys are going to accept? All apples are bananas and no bananas, no banana is a kiwi. If you guys agree to this particular figure, this is first figure, this is second figure, then you guys are wrong. 0 marks. 0 marks aega. This is a wrong representation. If you want to draw apples, and then if you want to draw bananas, and if you want to draw kiwis, will you accept it? That this definitely exists? Not sure about the other? This is correct. It's very difficult to change the mindset of people. Right, Hari? Right, right. Okay. Guys, forget about whatever I have done. आपको जो draw करना है कर लो, जो मन में आए. I'm asking you a question. Can apples be a kiwi? These are the two statements. Answer yes. Answer for this. Yes or no? Yes. But इस फिगर से तो नहीं आएगा. Because apples is there, kiwi is there. You will not get an answer yes from here. Second figure से तो नहीं आएगा. Even though can is there. Okay. Another question. Can a kiwi be a banana? Look at the shape. No, no banana is a kiwi. I'm asking you, can a kiwi be a banana? No. So some of you were asking around an hour ago, sir, is it like when we use the word can, the answer is always yes? No. If there are certain facts given to you and then some conclusions are asked, some of those conclusions may have a yes as the answer, some of them may have a no, because that conclusion may be completely in contradiction. It is against the fact. So sometimes can question can also have an answer of no. Is it clear? तो आंख बंद करके blindly do not answer yes just because you see the word can or may. Okay, solve combo 6 on the rough sheet, on your rough sheet, whichever way you feel like. Then I will ask you questions. Hemlata, it is easier to draw 3 circles and incorporate them. If you try to draw squares, it will be very difficult. You will forget that which line represents which one. I can draw it because I'm using different markers. In exam, using the same blue line, how will you draw it? It becomes difficult. That's why we prefer circles. अगर आप ये भी even if you try to draw something like this, you will forget about which particular square's side is it. Got it? That's why. शुभम, ट्रायंगल कोई शेप नहीं बनता बेटा, सर्किल से ही होता है सॉल्व. नो अदर शेप विल सॉल्व इट. ऐसे याद कर लो. Why go after I mean, any shape will help you out, but then there will be different ways of representing it, so you'll have to learn. एक तो यही मेरे को टेंशन हो रही है, how you guys are going to understand this and solve. Difficult चीज नहीं करते. Anisha, how can apples be kiwi? As in, ask you, are you talking about this question or in general? Apple and kiwi, this portion exists, no? As in, this portion exists means this portion is not 0. It may be 0, it may not be 0. So, is it a possibility that something is here? Is it a possibility that something is there? Yes, it is a possibility because 0 is not there. So, can apples be a kiwi? Yes. Got it? Okay. If you guys are done with combo 6, here is the question. First question. Can heroes be good enough? Can cape be heroes as well as good enough? Capes are heroes. These are the three questions. So what did you guys answer for the first one? I did not say it. Second का तो no करा, that I saw. First का क्या करा था? Can heroes be good enough? Yes. Okay. What is the answer for this one? Capes are heroes. No. When I don't write any word, what is understood? Which word is missing before capes? All. All capes are heroes. Capes heroes circle के अंदर है क्या? No, it's not. Right? Can नहीं खुशी can ध्यान से. There is the word can. In the third one, there is no can. It's definite. Third question is asking you definite. First and second is a possibility. What will be Venn diagram for this? Okay, I'll draw the Venn diagram. So I'm going to erase the middle one. All heroes wear capes. Which diagram would you like me to draw? My diagram, the generic one, let's not call it my diagram, the generic one or a specialized one? Generic, ठीक है. So one circle, second circle, third circle. This one is heroes. This one is capes. And this one is good enough. All heroes wear capes. So the entire heroes has to be inside capes. So these two are going to be 0. Right? Any doubt here? The moment I draw this, heroes has gone inside capes. No cape is good enough. That means cape should be away from good enough. So we can remove these two. No cape is good enough and all heroes wear capes. Okay, the answer for the first one will be no, because it is away. No, guys, kabhi. Can heroes be good enough? There is nothing common in heroes and good enough. Can cape be heroes as well as good enough? No. Capes are heroes? No. Specialized case, as in your answer, the one that you want to say. All heroes wear capes. This is heroes. This one is capes. And then it says no cape is good enough. So good enough will be away. So this one is heroes, capes, good enough. Can heroes be good enough? It's like the yolk of an egg is trying to communicate with outside world. It can't. So answer is no. Can cape be heroes as well as good enough? Of course, there is no intersection. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Somebody asked first kabhi no hona chahiye, and I was like, this no wala nahi padha tha maine, but now it is correct. All capes are heroes? No, not sure. We can only shade this portion, right? We are not sure that capes and heroes, they are the same area circle. Both are same. Both are the same thing. I've written zero, आप उसको अलग कर दे रहे हो. Okay, Divyashri. Is it clear? Is it visible now that heroes can heroes be good enough? नहीं ना, heroes and good enough, they are disjoint. They can't be. Okay, draw these three, answer these. 1 2 3 4 5 6. हाँ हाँ अंकुश पढ़ लिया बेटा. Quick. Prem Kumar, just because it is inside doesn't mean I'm talking about it. As in, have I say uh, that's why I don't like these specific cases. No, I wanted generalized case. So difficult to explain now. I'm just waiting for you guys to finish. Once you guys are finished, I'll start explaining. Done? Okay. Suppose if I make this statement, you guys should do homework. Okay. Do I have to specifically call out each and every person's name to tell that you guys should do homework? Or when I say you guys should do homework, it is understood that everybody should do. All should do homework, right? Okay. If I tell you that, suppose this is my state and I am the chief minister of this state, and if I tell you that my people are the richest among all other states. Please understand, not English, logic. When I say my people are the richest among all other states, suppose there is another state where somebody has 10 lakh rupees. Can one of my people, my citizens of my state, can they have 9 lakh rupees? If I say this, how can I say my people are richest? How can I say that my people are the richest? Because general, I told you, see, the problem is you guys do not have the understanding of logic. English to hey, logic bhi nahi samajh rahe ho. When I'm saying logic, forget about whatever ideologies, whatever news, whatever things you are aware of. फेंक दो उसको बाहर. Literally, if one guy is going to have 9 lakh rupees in my state and there is some other state where somebody has 10 lakh rupees, can I make this statement that my people are the richest among all other members? So the problem is right there. I can see in the chat. Every answer is yes. The next one is no. Yes and no. I have two kids. Okay. And I tell everyone, my kids are the most intelligent kids in the society. You don't know my kids. You don't know where I live. You don't know anybody in my society. Tell me, is this, there is no can here, okay? Forget about can. Is this correct? Is such a statement be made? Should such a statement be made or not? See, chat. See, I've got a lot of examples, but the thing is, those examples are very, very political. And I really don't want to get into, because if I use those statements, you guys will understand it like this. But then I don't want to get viral. चलो कुछ तो कर ही सकते हैं. I don't think anybody is going to find any difficulty. Every Indian home has a toilet. every Indian home has a toilet. अभी भी लोग yes or no कर रहे हैं. It is really difficult. Very difficult. I don't know how to explain these. If I can't, if you're not able to understand those, how will you understand that if I draw two circles, it doesn't mean this should exist if I have not shaded it? If I haven't shaded anything, if I'm not talking about it, why are you assuming it? Assume क्यों कर ले रहे हो? If I draw this circle and then if I draw this circle and if I shade this is A, this is B. I'm asking you, no A is B. True or false? No A is B. People who are slow or who did not attend yesterday's class and today's first class. I'm talking about ये exist करता है कि नहीं करता है? Does it exist or not? चेतन, ओनली टू ऑप्शंस यू हैव बेटा, यस एंड नो. अपने मन का ऑप्शन मत बनाओ. ऐसे एग्जाम में क्या होगा ना कि एवरी ऑप्शन 4 ऑप्शंस एंड फिफ्थ ऑप्शन आई विल आल्सो राइट. 4 ऑप्शंस होते हैं ना एग्जाम में. मैं अपना पांचवा बना लूंगा, वन ऑफ द अबव लिख दूंगा हर एक में. एंड ओएमआर में वन मोर फिफ्थ ऑप्शन, वन ऑफ द अबव, एंड आई विल शेड ऑल वन ऑफ द अबव. टॉपर. आंसर इज यस और नो. यही दो ऑप्शंस होंगे. आंसर इज नो. If something is not there, जो आप बोल रहे हो, might be, don't know, maybe, may not be, that's exactly what I'm saying. If you are not sure about something, how can you answer yes when the question is a definite question? Definite पूछ रहा है ना कि पक्के से बताओ. Definitely tell me if no A is B. If I change it to can some A be not B, what will be the answer for this? Because it's asking you about possibility. कैसा हो सकता है कि that empty space that we have, somebody is there, something is there. Is it a possibility? This portion. Yes. Because if I'm not talking about it, why are you assuming that I am definitely talking about it? If I am talking about, let's say, transgenders, okay, let's say I'm in the US right now. I'm talking about transgenders. Somebody comes up and starts talking about, non-gender, fluid gender. Why? I'm talking about transgenders. Why are you bringing up topics that are irrelevant to what I'm talking about? I'm talking about cricket. You know what? Sachin Tendulkar, it's one of the greatest batsmen in the world. And you know what? Rohit, Virat, Bumrah, tan. Somebody stands up and says, no, football is the greatest. Stupid, kya? I'm talking about cricket, you're talking about. I'm saying, if I'm discussing about cricket, why are you bringing up football? Same thing. If I am concentrating on this part, that part exists. Why are you worried about, sir, ye to nahi bataya? So if I have drawn D circle, within that A is there, within that C is there, you're assuming, no, ki sir, A is inside D? Isn't that your assumption? You're assuming it and you're telling me, ki sir, why is that inside? I never said that is inside. The moment I make it as 0, na, it will vanish. See, it would have been very, very easy if I had drawn the generic one. That's why I was so much adamant about the generic approach. Three circles I am going to draw. Why three circles? You guys will know about it very soon. One circle, second circle, third circle. I will call this A, I will call this B, I will shade this part. I will call this C. Some B are not C. I will shade this part. Some B are not C has been shaded by this part, and some A or B has been shaded by this part. Now it says all C are D. For all C are D, what I would have done was I would have drawn a circle like this. And this was my D. Then I would have erased it. Can you guys tell me why am I erasing these shades? Can you guys come up with an answer? Why did I erase those portions? Because I'm not sure about B is inside D or not, A is inside D or not, because it's not written. If it is not written, why will I assume it and bring it? I mean, there is a portion. The moment I put it as 0, A is not inside D. Don't lo up. Now it becomes so much easy to answer everything. Some A or D, is it a guarantee that some A or D? ये guaranteed question है. Guaranteed, 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 possibility, possibility. Now answer, some A or D. Is there a portion that exists between A and D for sure? Nope. कोई guarantee नहीं है इधर. They may not exist. Our choice. Next, no D or B. Is it a guarantee that no D is inside B? I'll shade this part. ये part भी जरूरी है ना? All C's are D's. Yeah. No D or B. Are you sure? No. What if this is what if I shade this also? हो गया ना? No D or B गया कचड़े में. It exists. So we are not sure. So we'll say no. Guarantee में surety नहीं means no. Possibility, surety or not surety? Yes. Some D are not A. Some D are not A. No, because maybe men देखो ये तो है. This is some part of D which is not in A. But I'm saying if I shade this, तब कहाँ जाएगा? तब कहाँ जाओगे आप? Then where will you go if I shade that part? Because the regions which are not shaded, it can be shaded at any point, I feel like. Because we are not sure about it. So हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है, who knows? So that's why we are not sure. It may happen, it may not happen. So no, all B's are D's. No, some part is there which doesn't exist. Some part may be inside, right? Can all B be D? Can. Now think, can all B be inside D? Yes. All I have to do is a little improvisation. I will shade only this part and not the outside one. Ab batao. This is 0, this is 0. Isn't all B inside D? B is still not close to C. B or C में अभी भी कुछ नहीं है. Is it clear, everyone? Can some C be A? Can there be this region? Can I shade this? Is it a possibility? Yes, there can be some C which is A. So that's why yes. Now it will be too time consuming and difficult to go back and explain you why the generic approach is always a far better, obvious, and more generalized approach, generic and generalized, because it takes care of everything. It's quite visible. You don't have to worry about the cases. The previous figure that I drew, where I drew A and then I drew B and then I drew some B's are not C's. So I don't even remember which shape did I draw. It was this part, some B's are not C's, which is if they're disjoint, that is also just fine. Now, if I want to bring in D, how can I bring in D? Are you guys asking me to draw a shape something like this? ऐसे ऐसे करके कोई ऑमलेट ऑमलेट बनाने का? If you are doing this, you are specifically saying that B and D they have got no relation. They can never be together. Never. So can all B be D? Your answer will be no, because as per your figure, B and D, they are completely away. I'm saying no. It is a possibility that they can be together. They can have some part common, or one can go inside the other. Is it clear? 1 and 6 fully contradicts. अंकुश बेटा इंग्लिश पढ़ना देख लो. सम ए आर डी एंड कैन वर्ड आप सोच रहे हो कि लिखे ना लिखे, टीचर मार्क्स आज तक नहीं काटा, डजंट मैटर. Don't you see the word can? There is no can there. Can means even if it's a possibility, you will answer it. And this is definite. It has to be true all the time to get a yes. Got it? Ankush, can the possibility, if there is no word can, it means it has to be definite. Are you sure some A's are D's? Maybe, may not be, not guarantee. No is the answer. Can some A's be D's? Maybe, may not be. Yes, it can be. A can be D, A can't be D. Any doubt here, Ankush? A can be D, A can't be D. कोई doubt? दोनों हो सकता है ना? दोनों हो सकता है ना? कसम से? Promise? Pinky promise? ठीक है. Can A be D? What will be the answer for this? देखो यही चीज है आगे पीछे बस. Same words minced. Yes. A has to be D. What will be the answer for this? A को D होना ही पड़ेगा. No. That is the difference between the first and the sixth one. Is it clear now? When you are not sure, can means yes, definite means no. Try this. CSAT questions. Relatively easier than what I just showed you. Don't get confused. Ankush, sum is simple word, at least one. possibility, definite, it has got nothing to do with it. Some is completely different thing. Can is completely different thing. Okay. Can and some, they can come together. Some dancers are performers and some performers are not actors. So I will be drawing the generic approach. If your answer is correct, it doesn't matter which approach you have used. So these are dancers, these are performers, and these are actors. It says some dancers are performers, so I will be shading this part, and some performers are not actors. This shaded part is good enough. If I feel like I can shade this, but I'm saying it's not necessary because the shaded portion still shows some performers are not actors. Chalega? What about the remaining 6 regions? They can be 0, they cannot be 0. I mean, it's completely our choice. Conclusion means definite consa in some measure, right? You can conclude. Some dancers being actors is a possibility. Yes, possibility because it's empty. My mood, mera man. No actor can be a dancer. Can. No actor can be a dancer. As in, is it a possibility that this actor, this blue circle is away from that white circle which is dancer? Yes, it's very much possibility. मेरा मन करेगा दोनों zero कर देंगे. Who's going to stop me? And because we have the word can, so yes. So both. Why are you guys writing no, Karthik? Why no? Payal, how many? When you are counting things, it's many. Next problem. All bats or balls? No, Ankush, it's not. It doesn't mean that you have to follow all simultaneously. These are 4 different conclusions. चारों सच होना साथ में जरूरी नहीं है. That's not what the question is asking you. Okay. Is first conclusion possible? Is second possible? Is both? Both doesn't mean together. Simultaneously, they have to be true. You are like, huh, this is also possible. This is also possible. We're never saying they both are together possible, right? These are bats, these are balls, and this is a wicket. All bats are balls, so they too will become 0-0. Bats get inside the balls. No ball is a wicket. So that will force us these two also to be 0. No ball is a wicket means they need to be separate, ball and wicket. Anyone, any doubt in this particular demonstration, in this particular shape? Okay. Shading portion, we are pretty sure that this will exist. Some bats, sorry, all bats are balls. Ye to hoga. We are not sure about others. Some balls are bats. Some balls are bats. True. The moment this is true, can we say C and D options? Okay. Okay. From between option A and B, which one should I only check now? Let's not waste time, no? Again, it's not about how well you are going to sleep tonight. कि सर चारों check करके बताओ. It's not about that. We will only be checking the third one, right? No wicket is a bat. No wicket is a bat. Is it like wicket and bat, they are disjoint? Yes. Zero, zero, no, means nothing exists there. It's no man's land. No country accepts that region. So this is also true. They're disjoint. So B becomes true because first and third, they both are true. Hold on, Nikhat. Nikhat, can you please repeat? I can't see. There are so many messages. Try this. Sorry. निखात क्वेश्चन फिर से देना इन द चैट. Nancy, zero would mean that region doesn't exist. You can erase it. So while you guys are going to practice syllogism, no, please use pencil and eraser to practice. Don't use pen. Okay. Three. So 1, 2. When you put zero petals up as a wicket, not only bats. Okay, that part. So Nikhat, what happens is if I don't put zero here, can I say some balls and wickets are common? As in there is a region which will include both balls and wickets. ठीक है चलो मैं इसको भी कर देता हूं. It says no ball is a wicket, right? So can I say no ball is a wicket? These two should be zero. And when it says all bats are balls, so don't you think this has to be zero because bats should go inside the balls? आप लोग ना चूड़ियों माँ की चूड़ियां ले लेना और उनके साथ प्रैक्टिस कर लेना, तोड़ना मत बस. When I say all bats are balls, can we say this is going to be zero and this is shaded? So if I try to superimpose here, these two will be zero because of that reason. Got it, Nikhat? Okay. If I draw the balls and the wicket, and when it says no ball is a wicket, can I say this is where I have to put zero? No ball is a wicket means they need to be disjoint. The common one is a yellow circle. If I superimpose this, won't I get this shape? आएगा कि नहीं? तो आप हर पेयर का शेप बनाओ ट्रेसिंग पेपर पे और एक के ऊपर एक रखो, थोड़ा रोटेट करो, rotate it a bit, put it one paper on the other and then see which are the different possibilities. Okay, yeah, we were doing this. This is dogs, cats, rat. Some dogs are cats, so this should be shaded. No rat is a dog. So disjoint. Rat and dog should be disjoint. Dogs and cats should have something common. Okay. Some dogs are rats. False. So that is false. So this goes away. Now looking at BCD options, I shouldn't check second one. It's futile. I should check third and fourth. Some cats are not rats. Some cats are not rats. This is true, no? Because that portion is above rat. Some एक तो है उधर को, right? True. So third is true. So B is gone. So we'll have to check fourth. Some dogs are not rats. Some dogs are not rats. Isn't it true? The way some cats are not rats, isn't it true? Some dogs are not rats. This shade is for dogs also, no? Dogs will also participate there. There is one dog there, which is outside that orange circle. So this is also true. Nay, Karthik, because of the word some means even one is there, good enough. Right? Not because of the possibility. We are pretty sure there is one dog looking cat or a cat looking dog. Okay, good, Dhaneshwar. Is it clear, everyone? This question? Please read carefully. And with practice, you guys will reach that level. All heroes are actors. All musicians are actors. Nice one. Priyanka, third one says some cats are not rats. We do have somebody here, no? We do have somebody here? Yes or no? There may be somebody here, there may be somebody here. We're not sure, but we are pretty sure that someone is here. Shade means definitely that is not vacant. Something exists there. Third statement says some cats are not rats. They are away from the orange circle. Do you agree? Shalini, with practice, you will reach there. All heroes are actors, and all musicians are actors. So we are pretty sure that this should be shaded, and we are pretty sure that this will be shaded. We are not sure about the central region. Now, since it says all heroes are actors, this should go. All musicians are actors, this should go. ये अंदर होना चाहिए. Is it fine, everyone? Some heroes are musicians. Maybe. So false. Some heroes are musicians. False. We're not sure. All heroes are musicians. Maybe. False. All actors are musicians. False. No hero is a musician. अब इसके ऊपर डिपेंड क्या ही करेगा तो सारे ही गड़बड़ हो गए ना. No hero is a musician. All actors. No hero. अच्छा नहीं. All heroes are musicians. गड़बड़ है कुछ. Some problem with the options. Acha, D says either 1 or 4 follows. See, A, B, C तो definitely is not the answer. It's going to be D या फिर option में there has to be some गड़बड़. See guys, if I, please look here. If I consider this to be actors, all heroes are actors. So shouldn't this white circle be inside this blue circle? Do you guys agree? Heroes ka? Okay. Why why I did not draw this is because of the next question. Musicians, how should I draw this? It should also be inside the blue circle, no? But should it overlap with H or not? Possibility hai na, because nothing is mentioned. That may exist, that may not exist, right? Huh, Ankush, obviously we are saying that there is some overlap that we are going to draw, but we are not sure about that portion. We are pretty sure about this being shaded and this being shaded. ये shaded है नहीं है, no idea. Some heroes are musicians. Maybe if this portion was shaded, but we are not sure. All heroes are musicians. False. All actors are musicians. False. No hero is a musician. Maybe, may not be. Right? So we can say that first and fourth jo hai na, that they both are since maybe, as in they are definitely false, but it says either 1 or 4 follows. So either this is shaded or it is not shaded. As in, if this portion doesn't exist, this portion doesn't exist. Okay, suppose this is 0. तो क्या होगा? Fourth will become true. And if this portion is shaded, then first will become true. Ha, Dhaneshri, that's exactly what it means. It's either 1 or 4 follows. Are you guys able to get it? The common portion, the shaded part, non-shaded part, we are not sure about it, no? So if we happen to not shade it, then no hero is a musician. That will be true. And if I happen to shade it, to pehla true hoga. So one of these two will definitely work out. No, second is not possible. All heroes are musicians. That's not possible. Musicians cannot get into heroes. It can only get into heroes if this portion was shaded. If that was shaded and if I remove this, kiska doubt hai? Karthik. Karthik, if I say that this is 0, this will make sense, no? All heroes are artists, are actors, all musicians are actors, and all musicians are heroes as well. Then second one will make sense. But this is a very, very, very specialized case, right? Very special case. Can we say unshaded region is maybe, so then there is a possibility? Devyani, that's what I've been saying. Unshaded portion means it may or may not exist. We are not sure about it. We can shade it if we feel like, in order to answer a question, or we may leave it as such. Sorry. Got it? Chalo. Try this. And the remaining questions will be your homework. Some cylinders are cones, some cones are not spheres, all spheres are cuboids. हाँ Gunjan, 0 नहीं. The region that you are not sure about, leave it blank. The region that you know something exists, shade it. The region where you know nothing exists, you are sure, kuch nahi idhar, put a zero. Answer? All cuboids are cones. Is it true? Is it a possibility that all cuboids are cones? It is a possibility, but is it a sure thing? No. So this is false. Okay. So B to gaya. Now let's look at third. No cylinder is a sphere. No cylinder is a sphere means cylinder and sphere, they are disjoint. They are not. Cylinders and spheres are not necessarily disjoint. We can have some part of cylinder which is sphere, right? So it is a possibility. So no cylinder is a sphere. It is again false. So third be false over here. So you're left with only one option. So either first will follow, and if first doesn't follow, then second will follow. Even though second is wrong, but it is a possibility that all cuboids are cones. पर ये हो सकता है क्या? All cuboids are cones. Very much possible. If I make this as 0, if I make this as 0, 0, so everything will get inside the yellow circle, right? It will push itself. ठीक है. So all cuboids are cone. This is a possibility, and similarly, some cuboids are not cones. This is also a possibility. So one of these two will work, or vice versa. Second is alone not sure, true. Third is definitely not true. So you're left with only one option, which is going to be C. दोनों से कोई एक ही होगा. No, Karthik, 2 is alone, it is wrong, but if I'll compare it with first and second, it is a possibility. One of the two things may happen. If the first happens, then 2 doesn't. If 2 happens, first doesn't. Okay, so you have got so many questions. Oh, it's 8:45. I've got class at 9. चलो जल्दी से इसको सॉल्व कर लो. Quick. CSAT actual question. I hope there is no doubt. Some scientists or doctors is true. This is true. This is false. ठीक है. So please go through the other questions. Okay, solve them. You can see there have been so many questions in the recent years. CSAT 2019, 2020, 21, 21, 21, 22, 22. Right? So syllogism is an important topic. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please make sure that you revise whatever we have done. Do your homework, because we are going to discuss that. And tomorrow we'll be doing clocks and calendars. Okay. Chalo, we'll be doing clocks and calendars. Are you guys able to see this? ठीक है, light बंद कर दूंगा, कोई नहीं. Okay, bye bye. Bye.